just when I thought I was done learning for a while, it's more shit that just turned up that I needed to learn, right? So yesterday I'm watching YouTube videos of Dr. Tracy. She's a black clinician, and she's on YouTube, and she was talking about what triggers BPD. And you know, I feel like sometimes we all talk about how, you know, our moods just like go up and down, and you know, it all goes back to like things triggering us, you know, because at the end of the day, for BPD, our triggers don't just come. Our mood swings are not random. They are very, we're very easily triggered by the smallest of fucking things. It can even be super subconscious to the point where we feel like it's us just randomly having a mood swing, and it's like, it's not that. It's just like something so fucking minuscule can like trigger the fuck out of us, and the next thing you know, our mood is just like bullshit, right? So I was thinking about it, and I had just been monitoring myself like throughout the day, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like everything fucking triggers me. Literally everything just triggers me. And I be saying like all the time, I talk about how like my moods, I be going through like 20 moods like within an hour, not even fucking bullshitting. So it's like damn, I'm trying to like find a fucking example. Earlier I was in IOP. It was my first day at IOP, and there was a lady there, and she's very talkative, but it was like, it reminded me of when I used to be really talkative, and like trying to like kind of prove myself to be like the most smartest person in the room, and like just hearing her like talk so freely and so loudly, it triggered like shame inside of me, just for being that person that I used to be, which was like a person that wanted to be the smartest person in the room, the most adventurous person in the room, just for people to, you know, notice me. And it was just like, just that was just like, it was such a fucking trigger for me. It's so crazy. And it just kind of was like, that shame was just like sitting so heavily on my chest, and I was just like, damn, like the smallest fucking thing, like a bitch can't even exist without fucking getting triggered, you know? But it was crazy to just like monitor that. But also like on the flip side of that, just being able to monitor my triggers and like seeing how insane and like subconscious things are. Like I'm pretty sure it's not going to be a time where like I'm always going to catch what it is that's triggering me, but I'm just a very like self-aware person, so it'll be majority of the time where I'm able to monitor myself, and I'm able to see what it is, pinpoint exactly what it is that triggered emotion inside of me, and I can just be like, girl, you're not even in that space no more, and I can really just bring myself back to a center and just be in the moment, right? But I really enjoyed the lady. She was really sweet. She introduced herself to me, and I introduced myself back, and she invited me to her table and everything. She was really sweet. And you know, just a well-intentioned woman. I really enjoyed hearing her talk a lot, but it definitely like triggered me back into a space where I would talk a lot just to prove to be like the center of attention in the room, just so people could see me, you know. I do want to say that not only did seeing someone be talkative the way that I was back in the day, before I became, you know, self-aware, because my talkativeness was coming from a place of like, I just needed to prove myself to a room. So seeing that someone else being talkative, and for their own reasons, I don't know what her reasons for being talkative are, but seeing it also allowed me to come to a place of like appreciation and like gratitude, because you know, I have come a long way from that space in my life, and like I'm just way more self-aware now, to the point where like I don't feel the need to prove myself to a room no more. I don't give a fuck what people think about me, because bitch, you don't know me, so fuck you know. And not even fuck you, it's like, okay, it's just very much indifferent, very much I'm just here. Whoever talks to me, I'm gonna talk to them, or whoever I gravitate towards, like that's gonna be the tea. I don't have to talk so much in the room to get everybody to like me anymore. So it definitely like brought me to a place of gratitude, because it's like I've come so far. You know, I used to be that person that really wanted everyone to like her, and it's like I'm not like that no more. I don't really give a fuck. Whoever like me, who don't. If you're indifferent, that's cute too. But it definitely brought me like to a place of gratitude, and I'm very grateful for that. But I did want to talk about IOP. So today I had IOP, and if you don't know what IOP is, it's intensive outpatient program, which is, for me, it's a group therapy, and then we have individual sessions with the therapists and psychiatrists there. So they feed us twice a day, breakfast and lunch. It's from 9 to 1. Mine is all group. I have a choice between all women and military, so I tried the all women's today. I kind of like it. I like it. So after we ate breakfast, we went in and we colored, and these are the 2 pictures that I colored in today. How cute. And then after that, we went through psychoeducation, and we learned about like communication and boundaries. If y'all want me to like go through these things, we can. And then after that, we had lunch, and then after that, we kind of like went over like some different what is it called, different different like role playing when it comes to communication, because we learned the difference between assertive communication, non-assertive communication, and then aggressive communication. And I can like go through that in like another video if y'all want me to. Comment down below if y'all want me to do that. We can definitely talk about that. We can really get the book into it, okay? But it was very valuable. I feel like I had learned a few of those things in therapy with my therapist before, but now I am enjoying the fact that we're like going more into depth with it. And so, you know, just give me like a good refresher, and also just kind of show me like how I can use these things in real life. But yeah, all in all, today, first day of IOP was amazing. And it's, I don't know, I just love experiencing new things around like healing and like trying to be my better self when it comes to this shit, because it just allows me, one, to learn more about BPD, and also to learn more about how to just live in a moment and how to see myself a lot more. Because honestly, being self-aware is like, people talk about it being kind of like a burden, but it's actually really cool because you can really like learn how to control yourself. And with BPD, it's extremely challenging, but bitch, like me, love a challenge. Like, I've always been a girly that loves a good challenge, okay? But yeah, that's all. So if y'all do want me to talk about communication boundaries and the different types of communications, comment down below and let me know.